Imagine being Joshua. Your mentor, the inimitable Moses, the greatest prophet and teacher the Jewish people ever had, ambles up to you one day and informs you that you are about to take over as the leader of the Israelites. It's an extremely tough act to follow, to say nothing of the task that lies ahead, entering the promised land. So we can imagine that Joshua asked the very same question we ask as we read this week's parsha, namely why he, of all people, was selected to lead. The Torah gives us little to go on. God, the Parashat tells us, said to Moses, convince Joshua, son of Nun, to accept this position. He is a man of spirit. You must lay your hand upon him. It's a surprising verse, for two reasons. First, God doesn't command Moses to simply inform Joshua that it's now his turn to step up to the plate. Instead, the Almighty informs Moses that he must convince Joshua to accept the position out of his own free will. Why? Because the task ahead is action-packed. The new leader will have to lead the Israelites in war against the Canaanites and the other peoples occupying the promised land, and then deliver each tribe to its place of inheritance as they all settle in. It's not the sort of job anyone could do unless he, too, was a man of action, a person who believed in the cause, and was proactively enthusiastic about seeing it through. Hallelujah! Joshua was certainly that. But his willingness to take on the mission wasn't his superpower. Joshua, God tells Moses, is a man of spirit. What does that mean? Rashi delivers a surprising answer. Joshua, Rashi explains, is able to deal with each individual's disposition. Like every truly great leader, Joshua wasn't merely wise, or brave, or dedicated to his people. He possessed the ability to understand each person's heart and speak to them in a way that inspired them to rise to the occasion and do their part. He understood that this new generation, the generation raised in the desert, was nothing like the previous one, the one shaped by slavery in Egypt. And he knew how to address his people, so that they, like him, would approach their challenges not with fear and trepidation, but with a full heart and a stirred soul, and with great joy. Great historical moments call for great leaders, and in Joshua we've a reminder that there's no greatness greater than simply being able to empathize with your people and speak to them in a language they find moving.